We have the backstage reaction to WWE Crown Jewel, plus a shocking injury from New Japan's G1 Climax, and a former WWE Champion is joining MLW. It's all in the wrestling news right now. Crown Jewel took place last night from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. On a wrestling stance, it was a very, very good show.
It was. I was very surprised. I was very, very surprised. But do you know what? The caliber of matches were great. The only one that I felt a little bit disappointed with was maybe the ending of the main event. But other than that, I thought it was really good.
Thank you if you joined us for the charity live stream as well. Enough people did so that Stone Cold Andrew Hodgkinson got to cover himself in pickled onions.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That did not hurt my nose or throat at all.
My reaction was hilarity. What was the WWE backstage reaction to Crown Jewel itself? Well, Cage Side Seats and PW Insider both saying that sources close to them say that the WWE are really thrilled with yesterday's Crown Jewel event. They broke new ground at the show as well. Jessica Carr, Lady Ref Jess, becoming the first female referee to work the Saudi Arabia show. Mustafa Ali and Mansoor are the first all-Muslim singles match in WWE pay-per-view history as well. And early reports are suggesting that WWE will return to Saudi Arabia in the first quarter of 2022. So not long till the next one.
No, not long at all. Hopefully they continue to be sort of on this caliber. Because
in terms of in-ring, like from top to bottom overall, it was an amazing show. Like the Hell in a Cell to open it, I thought was phenomenal.
Yeah, me too. I was not expecting that at all, and they pulled it out of the bag really, really well.
I thought the match came close to that in terms of quality. I think the SmackDown women's triple threat match was really, really good.
My goodness, that was so good. Sasha Banks, you did me over though. I could have been Cultaholic World Heavyweight Champion today. I'm sitting here right now, but Becky Lynch had to retain, didn't she?
Livid. And you know what? Even Goldberg went for it.
Yeah.
And we know what. We're easy just to attack Goldberg, and a few cases rightly so, but well, he bought his working boots.
He really did. Although Goldberg will say this: you didn't actually kill Bobby Lashley like you said you were going to. So still,
he killed him in a wrestling sense. I think in the world of wrestling, tropes, to kill somebody is to spear them off the stage.
True. I'm just glad it wasn't the other side of the stage where the camels were.
Oh, just get speared into the camels.
Yeah.
Poor camels, bless them. I was frightened for them.
Me too. I felt really bad for the camels. Bless them.
Fireworks going off all night. Livid. Poor things. So full results on the YouTube channel, what happened at Crown Jewel, and at Cultaholic.com today. If you want to find out what happened, you can do so on those avenues. Before Crown Jewel, we had the New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax, the finals of their end-of-year tournament. Didn't quite go the way many were hoping. We'll touch on that in a second. But before the main event, we had quite a shocking return to New Japan.
We did, and I wasn't expecting this at all, but Shibata has returned to New Japan to wrestle, which was, wow.
This is the guy that had a hematoma during a match in 2017 against Okada. And was told, you will never wrestle again. And he wrestled a 5-minute exhibition against Zack Sabre Jr.
And it was so good. Just from a technical standpoint, fantastic match. Couldn't think of two better people to lock up in that way together either. And thank goodness Shibata did not take any mental bumps.
No, it was all just ground and pound wrestling. It just felt like it was a training session, but in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
He even had training shorts on for the whole thing. But at the end of the match, it was a 5-minute match. It was a time limit draw. And post-match, Shibata says that next time he's there, he's going to bring his ring gear.
Ooh.
So we think he's good to go. We come to our main event of the evening. It's the finals of the G1 Climax. It's the block winners, Kota Ibushi and Okada, and doesn't go the way anyone hoped it would, because we see Ibushi go for a Phoenix Splash and miss. He lands really badly on his side to the point where Red Shoes, the referee, checks on him and then just calls the bell. Okada wins by stoppage. Then we get 10 minutes of medics in the ring checking on Ibushi, sort of forming a circle around him as they seem to be trying to pop his shoulder back in. And Ibushi just looks like he's in a great deal of pain. He eventually gets out of the ring, and Okada, as is customary, does the spiel on the microphone to send people home happy and holds up the trophy. He will now face the IWGP Champion at Wrestle Kingdom. But when it comes to Ibushi, hearing different things about this, some people are saying that it's a broken arm. Some people are saying, including Meltzer, the Observer, it's a separated shoulder. Either way, this is going to be a little bit more time away for Ibushi. He's not long back from having pneumonia.
Exactly, and it's such a shame when something like this happens to someone who's just been away and then comes back, and then unfortunately an injury happens. And we just wish him the best, and we hope he gets better very, very soon, very quickly. And let's get him back in that ring when he's ready.
When he's ready. I'm not in a rush. I love the bones off of what Ibushi does and who Ibushi is, but don't rush, man. No. When you're ready, you'll be there. You'll be there. Trademark news.
Oh!
Trademark news. Nice. So, AEW filed a trademark for WYM and the phrase "Watch your wrestling."
Yeah. Watch your wrestling.
I feel like it sounds like something you'd say in a Yorkshire accent. Watch your wrestling, young man.
I tell thee, you watch your wrestling, and I'll come for thee.
You watch.
Click round lug oil.
Click round the bell, Brian would say. So whilst AEW filing a trademark for Watch Your Wrestling, WWE filed a trademark for the term Axiom, which of course is the ship that by and large bought in the film WALL-E.
I mean, we're seeing Chucky next week. Who knows when we'll see WALL-E?
Wow.
You did such a good WALL-E.
Do it. Debut him, you coward.
I was looking into the WYW thing a little bit, and it seems as though that could perhaps potentially be a show that AEW are maybe looking to put on and calling it Watch Your Wrestling. But with the WWE thing with the Axiom, not entirely sure what that could be.
They're building a vessel to get all the wrestlers off the planet whilst robots clean it.
I want a whole pay-per-view. Have you ever played Axiom Verge? The game, it's like a Metroidvania kind of game where you're going through. It's all sci-fi. You're in this planet in this little laboratory place, and I just want to see a Metroidvania style pay-per-view. You go to one place, face a boss, then you continue. Maybe you go back. Find some.
You may have just described WWF Betrayal for the Game Boy.
Pretty much. Perhaps can we get an actual show like that?
That's quite an intriguing idea. I also like that Metroidvania is now a genre.
Yeah.
I only discovered this recently. That
Seriously?
Metroidvania is a genre.
It's a genre.
It's a genre. I like this. I feel like triple jump. Welcome to Worst Games Ever. Finalement. Talking to worst ever. That's a joke. I'm flipping like Enzo Amore. Enzo Amore, former WWE Cruiserweight Champion, told TMZ that he is signed to appear for Major League Wrestling. He's going to be part of War Chamber in Philly on November the 6th.
War Chamber.
War Chamber. Your non-union equivalent. He said he hasn't signed a contract anywhere, but isn't planning on being just a one and done with MLW. He said, "Is MLW gonna be a one-off? Absolutely not. Line them up and knock them down." So it looks like I don't know who that was.
That was good though.
Enzo's been doing loads of stuff on the indies.
Yeah, and do you know what? I was watching just prior to this as well. I was watching some of the indie stuff, and he still gets a very big pop when he comes out, which I'm happy to see that for him too. And if this is the next thing in the chapter of Enzo, then let's see where it goes.
For more wrestling news, you can touch our consensual pieces over at cultaholic.com. We'll have more wrestling news throughout the day on the YouTube channel. Stay safe.
Love you, bye.
We did the wrong one.
You did the wrong one.
We gotta go keys.
Love you, bye.
Fixed it.